what are the type of pain points that they're coming to you with, or the type of information that they're looking for?
So most of the time, the entry is during a concrete crisis. For example, during this crisis in Sudan, we were approached by a multi-billion-dollar organization or euro organization from Germany in regards to battle damage assessments at the end of the day, where we tried to understand what is the conflict in this exact neighborhood, which was controlled partly by Russian mercenaries. How do you gain access, etc., and so forth. So these are like really specific problems we get approached for, and then we actually show them this entire world of profound decision making. This is one thing. The second thing is regulatory responsibilities. Some companies try to minimize their regulatory footprint or their exposure to legal risks by just adhering to international standards. And most companies then just realize, oh, you need threat intelligence and travel risk management. That's a good thing. Yeah, you should implement that. And that's how we get in the talks as well. It's just from a kind of regulatory standpoint. And the third thing is just put a price tag on it. If the most vulnerable supply chains need to be protected somehow, and you need to be able to understand what could threaten these processes. And if the company gets hurt at this exact point, they will try to look into their network of their security responsible positions on how could they have predicted this. In Germany, we always say, how could we have not known this? Yeah, it's called intelligence. That's what we do.
Are there any kind of things that you see as very, very important, but like when you're talking about it with clients, they just don't see the value of, and maybe that's like a bad place to lead with, or are there any kind of topics like that?
Yeah, so sometimes what happens from time to time, if we mostly we get one or two people in the organization who understand what we're doing and they are big fans. Then they approach the senior leadership of the company and they're like, yeah, this is a good thing, but we need to integrate this somehow. We need this cultural transformation within our own organization to be able to use this information. I don't know how this organization has made decisions before, but if they tell me they need to rework the entire decision making within your organization, I'm wondering whether just like throwing out cards and just putting a finger on one of them, it doesn't make any sense. So that is one of the biggest challenges we face. And in other things, it's just a lack of understanding of strategic foresight. It's we always call it a radar for risk and risk radar to some extent, or we just try to use some acronym like some other words for the things we do. But if there's no real understanding, you have to start the basics. How does leadership work? What is that? And as a non-military military community or like country, there is no leadership taught for many people. I mean, look at the United States, look at Israel, where you have like, or look at Switzerland. Switzerland is great.
Or the
UK. Everybody has like a really well-defined culture of military leadership, which just requires intelligence.